عليكم اخواتي اخواتي مرحبا بكم. Hello everybody, welcome today. My name is Teresa, Lokmane's behind the camera, and welcome to our channel. Today we are making tagine. Woo! This is the most famous dish in Morocco. So if you've ever come to Morocco, you've most certainly eaten tagine. But today we're going to put all of these ingredients inside our beautiful tagine and make a really nice dish. So for those of you who are not sure what a tagine is, it literally translates to ceramic dish. And you'll find the dish is a very shallow bowl. You layer all your meat, all your veggies, all your spices, kind of the whole meal into this dish. And then you put the pyramid type lid on it and you put it over an open flame. So with this open flame, it cooks for about an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, and it really softens all your veggies, all your meat, and you incorporate all these spices. So it's really an awesome dish. Moroccans know what they're talking about too, because for those of you with digestion issues or ulcerative colitis, Crohn's, this is kind of our perfect meal because it's good vegetables, healthy meats, cooked really, really well. So we're really excited to bring this to you today, and let's get started. Okay, so there are different types of tagines. You can make a veggie tagine, a fish tagine, a meat or chicken, a lamb, all different types. Veggie tagines will cook much shorter, so usually only about 30 minutes to cook just veggies. As you get to meat, it's going to take a little bit longer, about an hour and a half. But when you cook with your tagine, remember that it is ceramic. So you want to make sure that you're not putting it on a super high flame. Moroccans typically say the flame only gets up to 40%. That means that you're cooking this on a medium to low heat always. And what this does is the ceramic absorbs this heat slowly, and then it slowly distributes it to your food. Again, the idea of this dish is to really slow cook everything. So with that in mind, there are different types of ceramic dishes that are not considered a traditional tagine. One would be something like this. We like to cook eggs and different types of things in here. This again is a ceramic dish, but it's not necessarily a tagine. So that nice form of a shallow bowl with a pyramid top is going to be your traditional tagine. So we have, as you see here, we have so many different veggies. We're gonna cook some lamb from our Eid celebration. So we have some lamb, different veggies, olives, cilantro, many spices, and we're going to get this all prepared, put it in our tagine and let it slow cook. And the beautiful thing is afterwards, we're gonna have our complete meal in one dish. Okay, great. So Lokmane is here with us. We're going to begin preparing our tagine. So again, the general idea of a tagine is that you're putting meat, veggies, you're putting the harder veggies at the bottom, the softer veggies at the top. You're going to put it over a flame and let everything cook really well. So feel free to use whatever veggies or meat you would like. Today we're using, again, about 700 grams of lamb. And we have a couple carrots, a couple potatoes, a couple red onions. We have some small parsnips, some little baby zucchinis, a tomato, lemon, some cilantro, garlic, and we have a couple peppers. Again, if you do not like spice so much, don't like heat spice, feel free to leave the peppers out. But yeah, so what I'm going to begin to do is marinate our meat in some ginger, powdered ginger, and some olive oil, maybe some salt. And then Lokmane is going to begin preparing the veggies. So first things first, he's going to cut these onions in rounds so that we can layer the bottom of the tagine. So I'm putting about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I'm gonna put a really healthy amount, about a tablespoon, maybe 3 teaspoons of powdered ginger on my lamb. So ginger goes really well with lamb. We'll put other spices on the veggies. But for now, we're going to cover our lamb with lots of ginger. Haka, Kobe?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have the meat marinating just a bit in some ginger, salt, and olive oil. And Lokmane's cutting up our onions into nice round circles to layer on the bottom of our tagine. I'm going to begin maybe with the carrots here. I've washed them, I'll peel them and cut them into about spheres. You can, again, this is your tagine, so do as you please. Use whatever vegetables sound good to you and whatever shape.
Some people, they have it like a round shape. Some people
use it in spheres, rectangles. So this is our tagine. It's pretty big. You can find tagines that are bigger than this, and you can definitely find smaller kind of personal ones or tagines for 2 people. Yeah, so this is our tagine.
This is more than 2 people.
Yeah, this is definitely more than 2 people. We're gonna have some leftovers, or maybe we can share some with the neighbors.
Cutting the vegetables and crying with the
Lokmane cut the onion first and had no problems, and now we're both crying from the onion. Mashi mushkil, no problem.
Now I'm cutting the potatoes.
Now he's cutting the potatoes. And I'm cutting the parsnips. We have zucchini, carrots. Again, we're making things in, oh, not that guy, in nice long kind of rectangles or spheres. Again, you can do whatever shape you'd like. I'd just be consistent with whatever shape so everything cooks nice. Perfect. Okay, Mizian, the garlic. How do I do the garlic? Cut it small?
As you want small, big, as you
Okay.
like it.
I love garlic, big, huge chunks, but Lokmane doesn't, so I'm gonna cut it small.
Yeah, I want only one. Normally, like we put so many potatoes in the tagine.
Always, Dima.
Now I'm not eating so much potatoes.
And you're the only one who's gonna be eating the potatoes, so.
I will eat the potatoes and the carrot for sure.
Carrots, yum. Again, if you're new to the channel, a little bit more about us. Everything we cook is grain-free, dairy-free, sugar-free. So I have a severe autoimmune disease that I've been able to treat through food, because food is medicine, as we know. And Moroccan cuisine just suits me so perfectly well. Of course, Lokmane loves Moroccan cuisine too.
Just Moroccan cuisine?
No, many cuisines suit me well. And chocolate. Yeah, so we're always cooking juge. So we're always cooking, again, grain-free, dairy-free, sugar-free recipes and enjoying them a lot. Lokmane obviously does eat potatoes and some grains and bread and that sort of thing, but I myself do not. But Lokmane makes me almond flour crepes.
No, this is your
Oh, those
bread.
are the best. That's my bread.
Because you can't eat the bread, then you need to wrap your food in some things.
Something, yeah.
You like almond.
Exactly. So almond flour has been very healthy for me, really good for me, or any kind of nut flours, coconut flour as well. And luckily, this almond flour crepe that Lokmane made up and perfected is the perfect vehicle for me to wrap my food in like a taco and use it like a piece of bread. Because here in Morocco, Moroccans eat bread with every meal, and it's kind of their utensil. So whether they're eating a tagine, for sure if they're eating a tagine, they'll give them a piece of bread, they break off some bread, and they eat the tagine with the bread. So
Yeah.
I can't do that, but I take the tagine and put it in an almond flour crepe and eat it.
Yeah, and if you are really excited about the almond crepes, there is a video you can watch.
Totally, I'll link it actually right above here, so you can just press on that link and go make some almond flour crepes.
Yeah. Okay, as I am Moroccan, maybe I will put the ingredients together. You already know, but I want to show to everyone on our channel.
It's best to learn from the actual Moroccan, right?
Yeah, but any type of tagines, they meet different and in different areas in Morocco too. I will show the way how I do it, and how I know and how I enjoy it. There is like many people put many different ingredients or and different ways. Like for example, my way, like I mix everything in a bowl and I pour it through the veggies and the meat. We mix like the meat with some oil and ginger, like for the meat to preserve some spices. That's nice. And then we will put some garlic. We put with the meat, and we put some cilantro with shwiya cilantro and shwiya garlic. Can you mix it for me? Just mix it with the meat. Then in the other pot I put the rest of the cilantro, the rest of the garlic. I think Teresa, she will write all the recipe and the ingredients we use below.
Yep, I will write it before this point, so you can stop it,
Then the garlic and turmeric.
Yep,
how much? With teaspoon?
Yeah, maybe a little bit more. Again, we'll put the exact measurements before this point so you can get everything there. But yeah, so cilantro, garlic, turmeric.
And black pepper.
Black pepper.
And my way also.
Bizef, a lot of black pepper.
Yeah, that's the same. And my way, like I pour the red pepper in the end, like before 10 minutes, and then I put olives and lemon.
Preserved lemon or?
No, just normal lemon.
Okay.
And we put lemon, and then we leave them for 10 or 15 minutes, like.
Yeah.
And
cool.
Okay, maybe 2 teaspoons or more, about 3 teaspoons of oil. Yeah,
well, again, measurements will be before this, so definitely more than 3 teaspoons, maybe 3 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons. Our spices over here. We already cut our veggies like potatoes, zucchini, carrots, and parsnips, and the spicy peppers. So before I forget, I cut the onions, and we always like cut the onions around in a circle and we put them on the bottom of the tagines. We do that for 2 ways, like for the onion to be cooked, and if we burn it or forget about it, then we lost only the onions and the meat and the veggies. They are good.
I didn't know that. That's smart.
That's why I put the onions not in the bottom of the tagine. We will put the meat in the top of the.
Right now?
Yeah.
Deba? Okay.
Of the onions.
Look at this beautiful piece of meat.
Yeah. You can use, guys, many type of veggies you like and you enjoy. But in Morocco, we say like the hard veggies, we put them in the bottom. But now we're doing the way, not circle way, we're doing like chunks. Then we will put the chunks around and
we'll build it like a pyramid, like the shape of the tagine.
Yeah, maybe
we'll show you.
1 potatoes, 1 carrot, 1 this, 1 this. And then in the tomatoes in the top of it and a circle too, because tomatoes easy to be cooked.
Great. Okay, so now we start building it?
Yeah.
Okay, so like Lokmane said, we're kind of alternating our veggies and we're building them in a little pyramid kind of shape. So pretty. Okay, great. So look at our beautiful tagine. As you see, we've kind of built everything around that piece of meat. We put a nice slice of tomato right on the top. And yeah, we're really excited. I think now we're going to mix up our spice blend a little bit more and we're going to pour it right on top. Okay, so I'm mixing. We put a tiny bit of water in here. So we have our oil, water, garlic, cilantro, spices. And now I'm going to pour this nicely over the top of all the veggies. Wow, this looks amazing. Zoin. Okay, great. So then we've dumped water in our spice bowl. Don't be alarmed. And we're going to pour this water along the edge. We don't want to pour it right on top. Leave all the spices as they are. Ooh, Woo! Okay, so we have it on the stove. We have it on a medium, about 40% flame. And I will go ahead and put the lid on. Again, we dropped some water alongside. We're going to keep the lid on and wait about 30 minutes before we check it. So when we check it, we'll see if there's any water or any liquid. If there isn't, we'll pour just a little bit, again, along the side to keep everything steaming and cooking really nicely. So we'll check back with you guys. Okay, wonderful. It's been about an hour, 20 minutes. We've checked it about 3 times. We've added some water. This is what our beautiful tagine is looking like right now. Wow! Looks so nice. So you see there's some water still. This is what we want. We want to keep everything steaming really well. Great, so now we're going to go ahead and add our olives. We're going to add some paprika and some salt. If you notice, we didn't add salt in the mixture. We're going to do it now so it can kind of settle. And then we'll add some slices of fresh lemon. Then we'll put the tagine top back on and let it go for like 5 to 10 minutes to let the salt, the paprika, the olives, the lemon kind of mix into everything, and then we'll show you the finished product. Okay, so we're putting salt, we're putting paprika, a few olives, and we'll put these kind of half-mooned slices of lemon, fresh lemon, and then we'll drizzle the top with olive oil. We'll let this go for about 5-10 more minutes, let it soak into the tagine, and then we will eat. Okay, so 5-10 minutes, we let this sit, and then we take it off the heat and we eat. Woo! Great, well that's all we have for today. Thank you so much for all of your guys' support, your comments, your likes, your subscriptions. Again, it really helps us bring our YouTube channel a little bit more success, so thank you guys. And again, if you haven't already, feel free to like, subscribe, click the little bell to get notified every Thursday when we have a new recipe. And also throughout the week, we'll have some tutorials for yoga. We'll also have some great Moroccan content. So we look forward to sharing more with you all. Lokmane and I are going to eat our tagine. We're really excited. And if you do have any questions or comments about the tagine, share with us. Leave us a comment below. If you're Moroccan, let us know if you have a different technique with your tagine. And if you have never made a tagine before, but you happen to have the awesome little ceramic dish, then please make it and yeah, give us some feedback. Let us know what you liked. So thank you.